name is Cindy B. I'm a pop singer from East London and I'm originally from Congo. I've been singing since I was 5. A few years ago, I think it was 2019, I had this Brit School performance. We did it in the Hootenanny in Brixton, and that was my first time singing more of a rock song, because before I'd done like pop and R&B, but we had to practice and perform. It was like a 60s show, so we had to perform songs from the 60s, and I really wanted to do Whole Lotta Love by Led Zeppelin, and after I did that performance, I think that's like the best performance I've ever done, and yeah, I really loved it, and that made me want to sing more rock songs. Yeah, I've done a lot of other gigs, none that most of them I don't really remember, even though before I usually get really nervous. But yeah, I've done quite a few gigs. I did one recently on like the bottom floor of a boat, which is really, really cool. What I usually do is see like an Instagram ad or a TikTok video where someone's like saying that they're putting on a music event, and like they usually say the location and what genre they want to showcase at the event, and then I will DM them, or they'll say like email me at so-and-so.gmail.com, and I'll email them. But sometimes there are like so many people that see them that I don't really get a response. But most of the time, or luckily, I'll be like the first 20 people to see it. So I'll just DM them and they'll get back to me. Or I will go on Eventbrite and kind of look for open mics and then email them or DM them, or I'll like get a ticket that is like free usually and then go that way. I'd say most of the gigs that I have found, I have gotten, I get straight to the point in the emails, so, or like the messages. I'll be like, this is who I am, if you want like a link to my performances, here you go, or like my songs, and then I hope that they like the songs or the performances, and yeah, they get back to me. Yes, I found it extremely difficult, and that's even having like an older sister that has gotten me into music. So I grew up listening to her rap and like listening to her listen to music, and she's kind of told me what to do, but she never really had someone to tell her what to do. So even just having someone like that who didn't have any connections in the industry, it's still hard, especially now because I don't really get to communicate with her that much. Seeing different events in different parts of like the country, and like not being able to go to these events because you have to like pay for travel and stuff like that, or not having someone to tell you that there's an event going on, or there's someone that works in a record company that you should go and see them. Not having like someone that knows or someone that's in the industry is very hard. I think that help in any way is great, but a part of me is kind of happy that I didn't have like strong connections, because I can say that I did it by myself. I think especially if I was to do really, really well, it'd be kind of like inspiring for some people. Now that I've recently like got my first job, to be able to pay for my music, it could inspire other people that are in the same position as well. I don't think it's fair, although I do think a lot of them, or some of them, are really talented. I don't think it is fair because it doesn't really leave like enough space for people that are innovative or people that are different, I want to say, especially because the music or the entertainment industry is very, like, I want to say, closed off. It's not really open to people that are from like lower class backgrounds. So I don't really think it's fair, but I'm not gonna say that they're not like good at what they do. I just feel like there are a lot of better people. I think that's part of what makes the music good in the first place, even though it's like a struggle. I think that most people would agree that usually when an artist like breaks out, their first albums or their first few songs are like the best. And some would say that's because like they were, I don't know, in a bad place or like they were struggling. But I think being able to make something beautiful out of like a bad situation really, especially in an innovative way, really makes the music what it is. So I'd say it does make the music better, yeah. I'm only familiar with one. I was around a lot of rich people, I want to say. Even if they weren't like famous, like they became like famous artists, a lot of them are going to be in the music industry, or they will become like producers or A&Rs. So I will say that I do know a few people like that. I'd say my thoughts on them, most of the people that I know that are like that are not really good people. They weren't really the best people. I feel like if they were nice people, I'd be like, yeah, they're great. But I feel like most people that come from that background are very entitled. So it's not really good thoughts, I'd say. Definitely, but I don't think that I'd be as creative. So I feel like I'd be kind of bad. I don't say like I'm the greatest, but I think that I would be like a lot worse than I am now, because I feel like I wouldn't have gone through being bad at singing, because I feel like a lot of people that benefit from nepotism kind of get put into singing classes straight away and they're like good by the age of like 7. But me, I started singing at 5 and I was only good until I was like, I only got good when I was like 13 or like 14. So it took me like, I don't know, 5, 6, 7 years. So I would definitely use it, but I just don't think I'd be good. So I think the career would be over in like 3 years. I'd like to promote my recent single called Like the Water. Hopefully it does great this summer. I'd also like to promote my brother's single. Recent one's called Go With The Tempo. And I also want to promote Hatch Lane FC. Yeah, just because.
Thank you.